That's right, people. It's fucking time. Hello everyone, my name is Solince and welcome to Tales of Berseria. Now, I do have a firewall here, because I tried to record this before, it didn't work out. So we're just gonna start a new game. It's just easier that way. Let's see, was there anything that I had to change before? Nope. Alright. Let's get into this.
They're already demons. You hide here, Velvet. I'm going back to help Celica.
I'm so scared. Arthur, please.
You'll be just fine with these. Celica enchanted them herself. They'll give you the courage you need to survive.
They will?
Sure they will. Now, have I ever lied to you? I'll come back for you once Celica is safe. It's scary, but don't give in to fear. Don't despair, no matter what.
I won't. I promise. After all, I'm Laffy's older sister, and your student.
On that day, the world began to change. Men and beasts possessed by evil spirits, hunting and killing anyone they could. But even in the depths of despair, Only two things matter to me. The taste of blood-soaked flesh. And revenge upon one man.
Luffy, time to wake up. Okay. Morning. I told you to stop calling me Luffy. I'm not a little kid anymore. Grumble, grumble, huh? You must be feeling good. Bit of a fever, I'm afraid. At least the new medicine's supposed to come today. Until then, you stay in bed, got it? What? Aw, but I wanted to go to the Cape. Sorry, you'll have to wait. Can I at least read a book?
Don't trouble your sister, Laphicet.
I didn't mean to. Arthur, done chopping firewood?
Yeah, enough to last through winter. But there's something else I need to take care of. Sorry, but medicine money will have to wait a bit.
I can earn it myself then. Bring down a few prickle boars, and I'll have plenty to offer in trade.
On your own?
Arthur's first maxim. Plans must be solid and reactions flexible.
All right. I shouldn't doubt my students' abilities. Sorry to put you in the spot.
I'm sorry, Velvet. Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right?
Right. I'll see you later.
I whipped up some porridge for you, okay? Be back by evening. Thank you. Be careful, Velvet.
Alright, now that all the exposition's over, here are the controls. Confirm, cancel, pause, blah, blah. Alright, same usual shit. Alright, just to let everyone know, I'm playing this on PC. I'm not playing this on PlayStation or, actually, I'm not sure if this came out for Xbox. But yeah, no, I'm playing this on PC, and oh boy. I'm going to show you something right now, just to let you know. My graphics settings for this game, very, very low, for specific reasons. If I put this any higher than it is right now, well, actually, let me, let's see, what can I turn up? Like, I can't even change soft shadows to medium, or high, or whatever it goes to. Because, watch if I just put some of this stuff on and leave everything else on medium. Okay. That should be it. So return. Ooh, first of all, that glitch. Then it's a bit slower in the house. Now, before I leave this house, I'm gonna do some shit. But as soon as I walk outside, it's gonna slow down tremendously.
Rest up, alright? Don't forget to take some gels with you. You know, you're careless sometimes. I'll be fine. You just make sure. Don't worry about me. I'll be in bed resting. You better be. Keep warm, and no going outside. Sheesh, you don't trust me at all. It'll get dark if you don't leave soon.
Alright, yeah. I'm not gonna read, by the way, the text that does not have dialogue. I'm really bad at reading out loud. Let's just say that. But as soon as I'm done collecting shit in here, I'll go outside and I'll show you. As soon as I step out of this house with the settings the way that I have them now, you'll see. The area map, press X to display the area map, mini map, which only displays your current surroundings. The area map shows the entire region currently current objective and event list. Press RB to display the current main story objective in the upper right. Additionally, how do I scroll down? The broken. Alright, additionally, the event list on the area map displays objectives and progress in both the main story and side quests. Yeah.
If I'm on the hunt for prickle boars, I'd better try the tranquil woods outside of town. This is for Laufey's medicine, so I can't mess this up.
That's right. Huh. It's running better than I thought. No, usually, it would slow down tremendously. But I imagine as soon as we get to a part in this game where there's a lot of things in the area, I'll start to slow down quite a bit. So I'll leave these settings on just in case, because it does look slightly better, but we'll see. Right now the objective is to kill prickle boar to get medicine for Laufey's head, or at least, yeah, to hunt prickle boar. And like I said, I tried to record this before, and oh yeah, no, there it is. You see that? Oh, we're moving in slow-mo now, boys. Holy shit.
Come to think of it, Arthur hasn't requested his favorite dinner in a while. There's been so much going on,
Oh, God.
and the village always has him out hunting. Maybe he's just worn out? That does it! I'll cook him up some prickle boar stew, just like Celica taught me. That ought to pick him right up. A healthy portion of nourishing meat cures fevers and weariness alike.
Yeah, no, it's, ooh. As soon as we got into town, I started moving in slow-mo, so let's go back and actually fix that. Whoops, settings. Alright, so set soft shadows low, that back down to 2. Anti-yellow scene back down to low, mid, we turn that off. Wait, high frequency NPCs doesn't repeat their movements in order to lighten the process load. That, yeah, no, that might actually be good for me. Choose both objects so on the screen stay rendered. No, they do not. Why would I need them rendered? Expert. No. Okay. I think it's back down to what I had it for. Maybe. Just maybe. Oh wait. Did any of that save? No, it didn't. Fucking idiot. Alright. Let's fix this again. That turns off. Nope. Oh. You can choose either, no. Alright. Yeah, save the settings. Oh god. Alright, still kind of moving slow, but not as much. But like I said, I don't read unspoken text because I'm really bad at reading out loud. That's not for me. I was taught how to read in a very weird way. Because it took me some time to learn how to read, honestly. I think I was still struggling with reading by 2nd grade. So they gave me a reading tutor who taught me how to read. And she would give me books and tell me to read them out loud. And that wasn't working, so she told me, well then try and sound out the words in your head. So I would do that instead, and then that's how I got down reading. But reading out loud became twice as difficult. Also, pressure doesn't feel nice. Oh, this guy's got something to say. He's a dick if I remember.
Ever since the opening 7 years ago, this world's really gone crazy. Famine, freezing weather, and worst of all, this demon blight that's turning people into monsters.
I can't believe that people can really turn into those things. It's a nightmare.
Does no one know what causes demon blight? Or how to heal it?
No. What we do know is that when people turn into those monsters, I mean, demons, they gain incredible strength and attack humans on sight.
Whoever named it the opening named it right. It's like someone opened a portal directly to hell.
Come to think of it, Celica died during the opening, didn't she? It might be a good thing she died when she did. She didn't have to suffer through all of this.
It's good that my sister died? How can you say that?
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
You're a real idiot, you know that? Sorry about him, Velvet.
Yeah, no, like I said, he's kind of a dick. Where he doesn't think about what he says before he says it. Which, I do that, I'm not gonna lie. But, goddamn, that's a little on the fucking nose, don't you think? Oh, the frames. Oh, why am I walking so low?
Hey, Velvet. Is Laphicet feeling better?
No, not yet. He needs a little more rest, I think.
Aw, too bad. Tell him I'm looking forward to hunting beetles with him again when he's better.
Right, got it.
Laphicet's illness sure is persistent.
Yeah, that fever still keeps coming back, like clockwork. The medicine always helps a little bit, but still.
That sounds terrible. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Thanks, but we'll be fine. At least we've got Arthur to take care of anything that needs muscle. And before he came, Celica raised me and Laffy all by herself. So now I have to do my best too.
You sound just like your sister. That optimism must run in the family.
I do? That's nice of you to say.
Alright, so about these two. The first time I walked over here, I knew this was a little girl. But this woman right here, like, I had the camera positioned in a way that I thought she was an older guy, maybe like a teen with his little sister. And I come around here, oh, she's wearing a dress. And then I see the title card for her when she's talking. That's her mom. And it always fucks me up, because I just did it again. It's just like, huh, these two kids. And then I was like, oh wait, fuck, that's her mother.
I should probably stock up on a few things before I go into the forest. I don't have a lot of money to spare, but like Arthur always says, battles are won and lost with the preparations made before the first strike.
That is true. If you're not prepared before a battle, you could lose that battle. Let's see. I'm sorry if I'm going kind of quick. Like, when I read in my head, I like read it quick enough that I know what it is. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I picked up skim reading, and I can get the context of what's going on just by skimming through. Treasure chests. These kinds of treasure chests can be found in various places in the world. Each contains different kinds of items. Copper chest, consumables. Silver chest, standard equipment. Gold chest, exceptional equipment. I didn't realize that the color meant something. Like, I assumed the color was just hey, you'll get some mediocre shit if it's bronze. If it's silver, you'll get some slightly better stuff. If it's gold, you'll get some amazing shit. I mean, it's still the same. But I didn't realize that bronze is always consumables, and the other two are just equipment, and one can be better than the other. Okay, a lot of these male villagers are insensitive fucking crickets. Ooh, that she turned so slow. That's my frames, ain't it? Oh, a little pushy there. Alright, so, ooh, silver chase. What are you gonna give me? Resistance, right? That's actually... Let me see if I can even equip that. Yeah, I can. Art defense plus 5. Sometimes I forget that that shit's there. How much money does she even have? She has 200. I don't think I'll need healing items just yet. Alright. I'm gonna save here. I'm not, Citadel would be great. That's a save point. Those are pretty self-explanatory. I shouldn't really have to explain save points. But I will say this, I don't believe this game autosaves very often. So you want to make a habit of saving whenever you can, just in case. Old people have no fucking chill. Speaking of no chill, I remember speaking to this woman when I tried to record this before. This is gonna get real. Watch this.
The demon blight is a punishment sent to us by the Empyreans for forgetting the old prayers.
Who are the Empyreans?
The 4 Empyreans created the world. The 1 Empyrean shall bring it to peace. Shit. Be afraid. When contradiction permeates this world, the time of suppression will be upon us.
Are you okay? Want me to take you home?
No! Don't treat me like a child!
All right, then.
Oh, it's you, Velvet. If you're going to the Cape, take care.
Don't fall into the Shrine of Tranquility, right? I know. I'm not a kid.
Of course, of course. You're 13 now, aren't you?
I'm 16.
Yeah, no, this old woman, she went from 0 to 100 real quick and then back down to 0 in all of a fucking second. I don't know if she just knows shit or if she's just fucking crazy. Well, the first time I heard her say those words, I was just like, Jesus. Alright, yeah, I kind of went through that a little bit quicker than I should have. If you want to see it, just pause the game, I suppose. Alright, so she just told us that not just people, but even beasts are becoming demon blight. Or getting demon blight. I don't know how you really say that for this. But we're gonna go into the forest now. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have our first encounter here. So let's see how that goes. I just realized I really need to stop moving back and forth on my seat because, like, I have to lean in. This microphone that I'm using is on a stand.
This area looks promising.
Yeah, it's on a stand, so I have to lean in a bit. It fucking hurts my back, I'm not gonna lie. This chair isn't really that great for computer use. But it's all I got, so I gotta deal with it.
There! Pricklebore!
Oh, baby, come to daddy. Battle tutorial. Alright, combo attacks can be performed based on the number of souls each character currently possesses. So those blue diamond things. Alright, so they want me to use a combination. By stunning, defeating, or inflicting status ailments upon enemies, you can get souls, allowing for more combos.
Right, here goes!
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. Really? A pig guarded against all of my attacks. I mean, well, it's boy, but you know, it doesn't matter.
Not bad.
Alright, pickleball meat ×2. Hunted pickleball meat, delicious and nutritious. Those things do not look delicious. Encounters and battles. Contacting with an enemy while on the field. I think I should just contact. While on the field will initiate a battle. Victory is achieved by attacking your opponents and reducing each of their HP to 0. If you feel you are in an unwinnable battle, you can run towards the line at the edge of the battlefield to cause the escape gauge to rise. Once the gauge fills, you will flee the encounter. However, you cannot flee from battlefields that have red borders.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Alright.
The cold weather's been terrible on everyone's crops, but at least the city will buy our pricklebore meat now. Luffy and Arthur have been hoping the village could start raising them, but they can just be so temperamental. I wonder if they could be bred with more docile pigs. What would we call them? Oinklebores? Nah, doesn't sound appetizing. What about Picklebore? Yeah, Picklebore! That's a cute name. Maybe too cute, though. We wouldn't want to discourage people from eating them.
Alright, those kinds of moments, I feel as though that kind of conversation with yourself would happen in your head and not happen outside of it. Most people do not talk to themselves out. Another tutorial. The soul gauge, SG. Arts use up the soul gauge for SG. When SG drops to 0, you can still attack, but you will be knocked back if you try to defend. Alright. Use LB to defend. Defending decreases damage of enemies, but also greatly depletes SG. It also resets the camera's position once you are against a wall. And also allows you to dash like that, so I can just go all over the fucking place. However, that completes SG too, apparently. I have to block. Do it again.
Right, Maxim, know your foes and strike where they're weak. Is that all?
Alright, SP Soul Gauge. Using arts when you have no Soul Gauge comes with a number of detrimental effects. Combo speed is slower and combos are more easily broken. Attacks are more easily guarded against, and attacks that are guarded will be deflected, leaving the attacker vulnerable. Status effects are less likely to be inflicted. Healing arts restore fewer HP. Stunned enemies, however, cannot guard, leaving you free to attack them regardless of your hesitation. That's good enough. This is the last time. Oh, look at that. Free apple gel. So I didn't even need to buy it. That's why typically I try not to buy anything in RPGs from vendors unless I absolutely have to. Because most of the time you can just find that out in the world. There are some pressing matters, though, sometimes where you will have to, where you'll have to buy some stuff,
Right,
like just before a boss fight, if you lost some stuff already. How do they do, this? Ooh.
Not bad.
I love the combat in this game.
This should be enough to cover the medicine. I'd better bring these to the store.
Alright, before that, we're gonna search the area. Because if I know my JRPGs, they have shit littered all over the place around here. But yeah, no, like I was saying, I really like the combat in this game. In my opinion, it's much better than Tales of Berseria, I think it's called, the one that came out before this. Which, if you don't know, is actually a, this game is a prequel to that. This takes place years before the events of that game, so they're connected. And I'm pretty sure that throughout that other game, which I do not own, unfortunately, that you'll get little hints and stuff when it comes to events in that game about things that happened during this time, or this time period rather. I'm aware that the anime, even though I haven't seen it, that at some point it switches up to this, Tales of Berseria, instead of Tales of Berseria. And a lot of people were confused about that, but that's the reason why they're connected. Before I initiate that, I know there are items around here, so let's collect them all. Also, I'm gonna try and make each and every one of these videos an hour long. Hopefully, I can keep the audio synced. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how to do that shit just yet. Like, I'm pretty new to editing videos and saving them together and everything like that. And I have not done any audio editing. This is the first time I'm doing something different with my audio.
This place isn't safe. That hole's gotten bigger. I've told them 1,000 times they ought to build a fence, but they keep saying it's forbidden land. Even Celica used to scare me with it. She was always, "This is a gateway to the underworld." Well, I'm too old to keep falling for that nonsense.
I don't know, Velvet. That That looks like some ominous shit down there. I wouldn't fuck with that. No point in building a gate when you could just tell people to stay the fuck away. If they say it's cursed land, there's a reason for that. Don't come here. I mean, honestly, it's kind of pretty. I'm not gonna lie. But don't come here. There's a lot of pretty places in America you don't want to go to. Save again. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be saving quite frequently. Ooh, some frame drops. Because, I don't want to lose any progress in this game.
Right, here goes!
Losing progress in a JRPG has happened quite a few times before, and every time it happens, it just makes me not want to play it anymore. It'll take me months to want to play the game. I remember whenever Kingdom Hearts 2 was released, I managed to convince my grandparents to let me get it. It honestly
Is that all?
upset me quite a bit, because at that time, PlayStation 2 era, there wasn't much autosaving, and I'm pretty sure that game had no autosaving. So you were forced to save every time, and I played 3 hours of that game.
Right, here goes!
And then the power went out. And I lost all of that time. I did not touch it for at least a month and a half.
Is that all?
Okay, Velvet finally has a level up. Also, I want to show before he comes and tackles me. There's something I think I should show you. Okay, difficulty. Difficulty is weird in this game. Alright, this difficulty is for players of all experience levels who want to focus on relaxing and enjoying the game. See, it just says that about simple. Now, if you go to normal, this is the standard difficulty. You can change the difficulty at the screen, at this screen at any time, which you already know that. But this one says some really fucked up shit. Moderate. This difficulty is recommended for players familiar with action-based battle systems. You will receive less experience from battles, but more geld, which is the game's currency, and higher experience. Bonus experience. Not sure what that means. Hard. This difficulty is for players who want a challenge. The power of allied healing arts is reduced, making smart tactics a must. So, moderate and hard come with some very interesting effects. Like, you get less experience from battles, which is backwards when it comes to making a game hard. It makes the game hard, yes, and challenging, but it still hinders you in a weird way. Usually you would get more experience for a harder difficulty and they would just make the fights harder. But in this game, it doesn't seem like it changes the difficulty of your enemies more than it changes how much you gain experience and how powerful you'll be coming up against certain enemies. Which I can understand that also makes the game difficult, but it's weird. And hard, we don't want to talk about that. I'm gonna play on normal, because I don't have time for that shit. But we're gonna make our way back to town.
Right, here goes!
Sell these before. Alright, that hitbox is questionable. What is this?
Is that all?
I know I just saw an item. I'm kind of turned around. There it is. Cantree. I believe those are just basic, like, oh, look at this interesting thing I found. I can sell it. That is an ingredient. Like, there are different items that you can get in this game. One of the kinds of items you can get.
Wait, the boars I hunted. Are you there? Maxim 3. Never waver once your sword is drawn. Control your feelings to control the tide of battle.
Alright. Oh, really? Another one? Hidden arts focus on damage and attack move, but use more of your SG than martial arts. Searing Edge is effective against pieces. Gain the advantage by exploiting enemies' weaknesses. Select arts. Okay. Alright. Searing Edge at the end of that. So, these are martial arts. Oh, look at that. It has... Alright, each and every one of these has... Well, not every one. Searing Thorn and Rising Moon does not, but... They have, right there in the bottom right, what it hurts, what's weak to it. Like they said, Searing Edge is what beasts are weak to. And you can edit all of these to create a unique combo for any situation. So I'm gonna use Slicing Force, Harsh Rebuttal, Rising Moon, then Searing Edge. And I press this one button. I'm out of SG.
Right, here goes. This is for Luffy.
Oh my god. They all just came in at once like bitch. Another way you can get souls is by perfect guarding, which I'm not entirely sure about the timing of the perfect guard. Once you get a perfect guard off, you can gain the advantage on your enemy with their soul. It also steals the soul from them. Sure.
I did it!
Cirrus!
An exorcist art!
Pride and anxiety, pity for the enemy, thrill of victory. Your emotions run too hot. That will be your downfall.
He has pretty fucking eyes. No homo. If you have pretty eyes, I'm gonna state it. I don't care if you're a dude.
Agreed. It's one of her virtues as well.
A girl.
Huh?
Eastman.
Yes, I know. But even so, she's got to...
My favorite color is blue, by the way, so, people with blue eyes, especially
Arthur?
his tone of blue eyes, fucking gorgeous.
Arthur's fourth maxim. Never let your guard down, even when victorious.
Got it.
In any case, this should be enough to buy Lafisette's medicine. I'll drop the prickle boars off at the shop before I head out.
Head out where?
The person I was supposed to meet is late. I don't think I'll be home tonight. I came out here to let you know. You'll have to pick up the medicine yourself.
Right.
One more thing. I saw a group of demons near the village. If you're attacked, run away. Am I clear?
No way! I can handle a bunch of...
Demons can only be challenged by those with the talent for exorcism. That's the cold logic of the world, and no emotions can change it.
Do you think I could become an exorcist?
Why is it you think that birds fly?
Why? Well, without flying, they couldn't find food.
It takes a particular innate talent to be an exorcist. Unfortunately, very few humans have it within themselves.
All right.
Tomorrow is Celica's Memorial Day. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Hurry back! I'll make you a quiche, just the way she taught me.
And now that that little cutscene is over, I lost my train of thought. But no, what I was saying during the cutscene is... Alright, listen. No homo, but, oh wait, there's a skip doing this,
I wonder if those prickle boars were brothers. Maybe I should have let them go. But then, how would I pay for Laffy's medicine? Hunting took care of that. And it means food for us as well. I had no other choice. It was a rational decision. But the fact that I'm still worrying about it shows that my feelings are getting the better of me.
Wrong. The fact that you're worrying about it shows that you still have some kind of compassion. When you stop caring about something like that, it shows you're losing base with your, ooh, how do I get up there? You're losing base with your humanity, that's what I want to say. That is a slippery slope. Because once you stop caring about the way it feels to other creatures in the world about what you do to them, there's kind of a disconnect there. It's where you desensitize yourself, which is something a lot of humans nowadays have done. It's where they've seen some shit, or they've done some shit, and now they're just like, oh, well, how do I explain this? Alright, the best way to explain this is through my eyes, what I've seen. I've seen so much shit thanks to the internet and real life circumstances that I'm a little bit, how you say, well, desensitized to certain things. Like, if I see something that's a normal human being would think is fucked up.
Nico, here for groceries?
For me, depending on the situation,
Yep.
I'd be
You
like,
must
wow,
have been out hunting.
that must suck.
Yeah,
Like,
it
I
was a
don't
good
care.
haul.
Look at you, Lady Breadwinner. If you were a boy, I think I'd be in love.
Good thing I'm a girl.
Oh, yeah? You ought to do something about your style, then.
Yeah. I kind of broke my comb.
So get a new one.
Sure, I'd like to, but...
Hey, mister! How about a sale on combs for the pretty girl?
Huh? Oh, you two need something?
I'm fine, Nico. I'm just here to pick up medicine for Laffy said.
Oh, Velvet. I already told Arthur, but I'm afraid the medicine hasn't come in yet.
What? Why not? Is it because of the demons?
Seems like the demon blight's really taking a toll on the city. There's even a group of them lurking around here now.
When's it coming then?
I can't say. And I don't know how much it will cost.
Oh no.
Ugh, what is wrong with Midgand? I mean, don't they have an army or something?
Those guys? The demons already routed them a while back.
But we're safe here, right? After all, your brother-in-law's an exorcist.
You so sure about that? Arthur can't even use his right hand anymore.
Wow. Okay.
Poor fellow couldn't even protect his own wife and child.
Dude.
Let me know when the medicine gets in.
Of course. For now, here, on the house.
Velvet! You didn't forget, did you? You promised to teach me how to make your special quiche.
You mean for that apprentice animal doctor you had your eye on? You were serious?
Beyond serious. Please. This is life or death for me.
But I thought your folks weren't keen on the two of you dating.
Who cares what people think? The important thing is my feelings.
I like the way you talk. If I were a boy, I think I'd be in love.
Darn right.
Wow, that shopkeep and a lot of other guys in this town have that.
Luffy must be starving by now. I better hurry home.
Have that certain thing in common where they don't know how to keep their fucking mouth shut. Jesus. The girls in this village get along way too well. Like, no offense to women out there, but I've seen the way you treat each other sometimes. I do not believe that there's not an ounce of hostility between some girls in this village, especially how small it is. Ooh, tomato. But I've seen some shit, like I said. Backstabby girls. Dudes are the same way, no doubt, but girls are just fucking mean about it. Better save. God, why am I so slow in this town?
Orthe and Russ seem pretty down today.
I know. They've been whimpering like this for an hour now.
Well, they've always been a bit wimpy. The other day, that kitty Rollo chased both of them up a tree by himself.
They're hopeless. Whenever it's thundering out, they both dive into my bed, shivering.
Orthe, Russ, shape up. You're Nico's bodyguards, right? Start acting like it. They're completely hopeless.
Maybe. But they're so cute, so I forgive them.
Yes, they are. Dogs are amazing. They are best.
Celica taught you how to make your special quiches, right, Velvet?
Yeah, but mine aren't nearly as good as hers.
Don't be modest. They're fantastic. Simple, yet elegant.
That's because there's a secret in the cheese and the dough.
You should try selling them in Taliesin. I'm sure they'd be a hit. We could make them together and take them on the road! We could even wear matching uniforms!
Would it make more money than hunting frickleboars?
Definitely, maybe. Even more so if you could lighten up a bit in front of the customers.
Then it might be worth a try. I do want to buy Laufey a nice heavy winter coat. And Arthur's gloves are in tatters, so he needs new ones.
Oh, don't be so boring. I get where you're coming from, but come on! Think big! Dream, Velvet! Dream!
Think big? No thanks. I want a peaceful life with Laufey and Arthur. That's all.
You're impossible. Then again, maybe that's why your quiches taste so darn good.
What the hell is quiche? I've always wanted to know. I've never taken the time to look it up. But it sounds weird. Oh, she's got more to say. Oh, they turn so slow in this village. Your dad's got a point. You really shouldn't trust people you don't know. That doesn't really end well sometimes. Meetings. I think I've talked to everyone here. It's time to get back to what Laufey said. I like to engage with more people to talk to. Engage with the people because sometimes it's rare, and I'm going through that too quickly. But they'll have something for you. At least that's my experience in most JRPGs or RPGs in general. Is that sometimes talking to the NPCs, they're kind enough to hand you something. Which happens a lot mostly in Pokemon games, actually. So I made it a habit of talking to every NPC I see. It's a big-ass tombstone.
Hi, Celica. I'm back. I can't believe it's been 7 years since we lost you. And the baby you carried. Oh, drat. I forgot to bring your princessias. I know how much you, Mom, and Dad all loved those flowers. And I know your child would have too. I'm sorry. I'll pick some from the Cape tomorrow.
I was about to say, I saw items, but it went to black screen, so I thought it was just going to skip a day. Like, even though I said I started to try and record this, I didn't get that far into it. Not only that, but that was like a month ago. Almost. Let's see. Nothing else around, let's go in and get this shit finished.
Welcome home, Velvet.
Laufey, I told you to stay in bed.
I was only up for a little.
Look, your fever hasn't gone down a bit. Go lie down and I'll cook dinner.
I'm sorry.
What's this?
A compass. It uses a magnet to tell you which way you're facing.
Woohoo! You can use the sun and stars for that.
And what'll you do if it's cloudy, huh? Thanks to this invention, we'll even be able to voyage across the ocean. See? It's designed to stay level, so and it's a must-have for any adventure. Can't you see how useful it is?
You can tell me more about it later.
Did they hurt you?
Not a scratch, and I brought back plenty. I can hear Arthur already. Gosh, Velvet, I think it's time you learned all my secret arts.
He isn't coming home tonight, is he?
How do you know that?
Sarah stopped by and told me.
Arthur's Moloch? Huh, you really can talk to Malakim, can't you?
Yeah, Arthur says I've got exorcist potential.
No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him. I can tell you've been learning all sorts of things from his book collection.
I really want to become an exorcist. I want to go traveling with you and see all the wonders of the world. I'll hunt and chop firewood, and if demons come for us, I'll defend you. I wish I could do that.
You'll get there, Laphicet. It should only take... 20 years tops.
It won't take me that long.
Oh yeah? You better prove it to me then. Start with this lovely meatball stew I cooked. Eat every last mouthful, even if you don't feel hungry. And take your medicine, no matter how nasty it tastes. No tricks. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, cooking time. First, I need to light the stove.
Alright, we're reaching about the end of this video. Sorry for the cutout in the middle of the cutscene. My recording software shut down, and I had to bring it back up as quickly as possible. But that's the end of the video. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a wonderful day.
And I know that it's not too late to rise up from the ground and change our fate. We'll